Hello, and welcome back to their Dokkan battle video. So we're going to be going ahead here and taking on the Gogeta fight against this, like, I forget what they call it. It's like the Dragon Ball Super Movies Memorial Battle, I believe is what they've called it. And these fights do seem to be pretty hard. Remember that there are still missions for them. It is basically the same exact missions as what we have for the Broly stage, which is just to beat it with a rainbow team without doing, like, using any items or at all. Not amazing rotations. I'll probably actually do this because I want my Gogetas transformed as soon as possible because they just end up getting kind of crazy. I do know though, this event should be a little bit easier than the Broly one because there is not a single phase that cancels dodging. So you're going to be able to dodge the entire time. You don't have to worry about any of the quirky little mechanics there. The only thing is with this is that there are a couple of like interesting super attack mechanics from this Gogeta enemy. This first phase, they actually can seal you. So if they super attack first, that can actually be kind of annoying. And then the next phase, let's see here. They have a chance to dodge. Oh, wow, 1.4 million damage super attack in the second phase is kind of nasty. And then there's the SDR Gogeta phase. He can super attack twice with a 4 cooldown, and oh yeah, he does 10 attacks too. That man is going to be double super attacking a lot. And then you also, like, he's also raising his attack and defense on both of them, so he's going to be hurting really, really bad if you get caught by that. And then I think the main thing is, right, I think the reason they allow you to dodge here is because Gogeta is doing 2.1 million damage on his super attack, while also lowering your damage by 50%. There's not like any unit in the game who's really just going to be able to eat that unless you've built up a lot of like stacked defense by then. If that is the case, then you should be fine as long as you have like some other like reduction mechanic to combat that, but that is going to be royally devastating for the majority of the characters in this game. He is also physical, so just be very, very, very careful with any int units that you're bringing in here. Though I do think we're just probably just gonna save the. Please dodge this. Oh, lovely. So he's gonna get sealed and not get any of his stacks. That's fantastic. Thanks, God Goku. You're amazing. Like as I was saying, we should have the blue Gogeta active skills by then. So I'm just going to use those to protect any of like our slot 3 characters that might take damage from that super damaging super attack, because that is disgustingly powerful. He does have a cooldown of 10 though, instead of like 0, which is really actually like convenient, because if he had a super attack cooldown of 0, that means he could basically super attack like the last slot of a turn and then immediately super again the first slot and you're just dead. There's pretty much nothing you can really do about that. But him having a super attack cooldown of 10 means that he is more than like, if he would have to super attack right away to be able to do that again the next turn. So as long as he doesn't super attack the first attack, he won't super attack in slot 1 usually back-to-back turns. So you kind of have like a little bit of a leeway to play around there. Oh, we're already in the second phase. Okay. Now, Gogeta Blue could get frauded out pretty hard here. Do I just use this? Because I'm not a fan of this rotation right now. I'm just gonna trust in Dragon Fist here and hope that he's fine. Usually he cooks, right? Oh. Okay. So that's not great. It's definitely not a good start. And he got hit again. Okay. So it seems we're in a bit of a pickle. If Gogeta at the end doesn't... no, I think we're just dead to the super attack, because they would have to take double digits from this. Then again, like, our opening rotations were not amazing. So let's just hop right back in. Let's just hop right back in here. Our opening rotations were how they would say kind of pitiful. And then of course we didn't dodge, so that was also, you know, a bit of an issue. But you know, I have faith in my team. Right. Oh, this is a little bit better. A little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Definitely gotta get Gogeta floated off here. See, the thing is, right, running the double Gogeta setup is, like, definitely a solid, like, team basis. It's just that so many of these characters have defensive mechanics around dodging, and if they don't dodge, you end up taking a significant amount of damage, and it gets kind of sad. I would run, like, there's a couple of other characters I think I could run. God Goku is definitely not an option here, because by the time you get to the actual hard parts of the event, he no longer was going to have his damage reduction, because Gogeta's not a Pure Saiyan or a movie boss. And there's also STR Gogeta, who could potentially be good here. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other potential options. You could probably get away with Tech Super Saiyan 3. I don't really like Orange Piccolo in long events because, like, once his guard runs out, he can potentially take a lot of damage in slot 1, and that's kind of like where you'd want another unit to be. You could also bring the STR Piccolo, though, and you kind of just put him in slot 1, and it kind of, like, makes up for it. But at the same time, it's also a little awkward positioning-wise when you have Orange Piccolo on a team where he doesn't really link too well up with, like, a bunch of these Saiyan characters. This should do literally nothing to us. Right? Yeah. So, you know, it's kind of a little awkward in terms of how you're going to be planning out these rotations. I got to leave the blue Gogeta here. And he'll transform next time he's around, so I'm not going to be worried about him then. He'll have his 70% chance to dodge, he'll have his guaranteed crit and stuff, so he should be fine. Mine also has 29 additional, so more than likely he's going to die, like, do a couple additionals, get his defense built up, and should be fine, hopefully. I don't really tend to use him a lot just because when he's in Super Saiyan form, he's kind of squishy, and it's a little spooky in my opinion, but it is what it is. All right, moving on back into this phase. If we get frauded out here again by, like, not dodging or something like that, I'll probably just, like, skip around until we get a little bit deeper into the fight, or we start doing, like, active skills and stuff like that. I have no idea if Gogeta has a territory or not. I just don't know, right? If he does, we're kind of out of luck because we don't have a domain at all on our side. But even if he does, I think we're going to be fine regardless, as long as we're, you know, getting our stacks in, which, you know, Bird Goku at the end, he's not going to get any stacks in, which is kind of sucky, but it is what it is. But as long as we're, like, built up and our rotations are set up, I think we should be more than fine. I do want the Bird Goku on the other rotation, though. Can you dodge a super attack at all? Or are you just a magnet for these? Because this is getting kind of ridiculous. He didn't dodge anything. Okay. Thanks, God Goku. You're doing great, buddy. Sometimes, man, sometimes. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, though, he's so strong. The thing is, right, I really do like Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I think he is incredibly well designed. I kind of just wish I had dupes of him, because I think he kind of needs it defensively. Like, the difference in damage he takes, like, off of raw stats is kind of insane. Also, we are now very low on HP. Oh, boy. Not a fantastic turn here. I think what I'm gonna do is just leave. Actually, I'll put these guys in slot 2 here. Probably pop their active. just so that we can put them in slot 1. Let's go ahead and do that and then real quick. I didn't expect that to kill. I'll take it though. I'll definitely take it. Oh, I just didn't expect it. Oh, we can definitely get more than enough orbs here. Definitely popping this Gogeta's active. Alright. Defense is looking questionable. We can't get our rainbow orb. I've still yet to have an issue with that condition of his where like he needs a singular rainbow orb. It hasn't really come into play where it's like actually like condemned me to death yet. So far, Gogeta, he's I think one of the most consistent units in the game in terms of like his actual performance, because he's just straight up, I'm really strong, I do a lot of damage, and I dodge. It's like, it's pretty easy, all things considered. I am a little bit worried about our next rotation though, just because Bird Goku, he literally hasn't gotten like a single stack in. Oh, that's great. That is very good for us. At least we know he's not going to super attack in slot 1 now, unless he has a bunch of attacks there. Or pretty much, actually, he could super attack again this turn, because that was what his 3rd attack. Yeah, if he was going to, it would be in the middle here at like the end of it. But as I was saying, next rotation I am a bit worried about it, just because Bird Goku has not really built up at all. So I would actually kind of prefer if we did take a little bit of damage, not a whole lot, just like a little bit. That way we'd be in revive range. I definitely don't want to eat a super attack. Can we like dodge a little bit here? Thank you. I think if Super Saiyan 3 Goku wanted to eat a normal, we'd be fine as long as he dodges the super attack. Oh no, he does. He takes double digits. Okay. How do you want to go about this? Yeah, his defense is just really low. Just because he hasn't stacked pretty much at all. No, I think I'm gonna pop this Gogeta's active skill, and that should make it so that we're completely safe and we can get through this phase, and then next turn, we should be completely fine against the physical Gogeta. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this real quick. Alright. And now get him his rainbow orb. Give these guys all these int orbs. And we should just instantly eliminate the STR phase here. Yeah, that would have been really rough if we got hit by that. I'm very, very glad I did that. Because, again, you're not supposed to use items for this, because to get all the, like, Gogeta equipment, you can't use items. So it's kind of like you need to be able to just beat this regularly before you can even start playing around items and anything like that. This definitely seems like definitely a hard fight. Being able to dodge does help, like, a lot, obviously. Because if you're not able to dodge, right, a lot of these characters just become pretty much worthless, like Super Saiyan 3 Goku, right? We wouldn't really be able to rely on him very much, or the AGL Gogeta Blue. But we are honking this man. Okay. Man, it's just Gogeta does so much goddamn damage, man. Especially on this active skill turn. And we're gonna get the KO screen. Oh yeah. And then next turn, I'm probably just gonna pop the active skill again. Well, actually, do I want to do that? I think I do. Because I think our goal is to kill. I think we kind of have to kill. Because I don't know if anyone is strong enough next turn to really eat any of this damage. I mean, Super Saiyan 3 Goku with a standby. Oh, we're gonna have a standby. We should be fine. You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and pop a bunch of these active skills to do as much damage as possible, and then we'll go ahead and should wrap this up next turn. Let's go ahead and just pop these again. Sick. Remember that we now have entirely 100% chance to dodge. We're completely fine on this rotation. And then next turn, we should have Super Saiyan 3 Goku standby. So I'm just going to slap that in slot 1 to hope that's where Gogeta is super attacking. And we should be able to kill before anyone gets really hit by anything. But yeah, and this is going to build up our crit chance pretty much entirely. We are good to go, I think. Now, I don't know if God Goku would have done more damage if I just didn't transform him. Probably would have. But I wanted to use the active skill just to hope that we would be able to put in a decent amount of work here. I thought that was our Gogeta, I'm gonna be real. Not that it matters right now, because we have 100% chance to dodge for the entire rotation. Which is just a stupid mechanic. Plus, we also had the heal, like the past few turns. And we're both Gogetas. If we would have taken any damage at all across these turns, would have again healed us back up to full with 54% like health regen, which is just nuts. I think it's 54. It's either 54 or 56. I don't really remember, but it's a lot of health. Point being, well over 50% HP. It's basically just a full heal, unless you're incredibly low, which is such a dumb and helpful mechanic. Okay, yeah, I think we should be fine here. Hopefully my blue Gogeta does 2 super attacks to also put in a little bit more damage here. I would have liked that to be a super. That's fine. Nope. Can't hit him. Cool. Fantastic. We're just going to go ahead and pop this standby here. Great, great, great. Wait, is he not super attacking at all? Like, not even a single time? Huh. How much damage does his normals do? 615. This is kind of interesting, because I was kind of expecting there to be a super attack. Let me just double check something with Super Saiyan 3 Goku before we run this, because I'm pretty sure he gets, what, more dodge when he dodges? Or is it only after he gets the standby? 70% chance to dodge. Additional chance to dodge when you're low. Yeah. So he only has the 70% chance. Because I don't... Who do I want to rely on here? I think Gogeta... I think we have to do this. Just because he's not super attacking. If he was super attacking, it would have been fine, but he's not. Which is... kind of insane to me. So let's just go ahead and try to get as much damage off on him as possible. Because him not super attacking at all is kind of baffling. Gogeta should wipe him out here, though. Especially if he gets like a bunch of crits. Okay, I'm kind of glad he's not super attacking, though. Because if it would have been like in the wrong spot, we would have just got instantly blown away. Pretty much by anybody. Because you're really just not eating that. Like, no one's eating that, like, 2 million damage, 50% defense debuff attack. You're just not eating that. You need, like, damage reduction and stacking defense before you can even think about eating that. But yeah, we're good. Cool. Alright. Pretty chill, all things considered. That last turn was a little spooky, but I think it was fine. And that should also be all of the missions done. So we can go ahead and claim those and slap the equipment over on my Gogeta. I would have preferred if he would have had something else besides crit on his silver equipment. Either additional or dodge, I think I would have been fine with. But all the defense is kind of nice, though, so I probably will go ahead and put that on him anyway. Yep, and then boom, there we go. There is the no item run secured. Let's just go ahead and claim all of these missions. Again, I do have to turn the sound out just because they're playing, you know, copyrighted music and stuff. All right, there's all the equips. Let's go ahead and slap those on my Gogeta. I had him with an attack equip for the time being. All right, instant 800 there. I did give him a really, really good equipment, though. It's fine. It's fine. I can bear with it. The loss. Because that's a lot more defense for him. He's not going to have any chance to dodge in base anymore, but he is going to still have a decent chunk of extra defense here. It is going to definitely help. And then, yeah. So, it is what it is. Anyway, let me know how you guys feel about those two new fights in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys all in the next one.